I thought I heard the dink noise. He doesn't even have a helmet on. What did I hear that was that loud? Either way, maybe my ears are just crazy. Maybe NiKo's crazy with his aim now. He's getting dinks, but without helmets, they are just clean kills, straight up with the USP and the pistol rounds. And that means that they have the two-man advantage. The rotation, the underpass play, that sort of two-man split that they sent off to try and boost up, finally gets in position, and Forrester needs these kills. He doesn't get them quick enough, expects that there's still more inside of the site, wants to help his team, but the Glock at that range is nothing against a USP. Although JaCkz still manages to find two. Krag got one in the middle, so it's not a perfectly clean round.
They can find nexa or AmaNEk. With NiKo's HP, he can't really take part in this coming battle. So far, so good though for G2 as AmaNEk and nexa kind of, you know, shove aside the danger in this round by getting those opening kills. No real danger, no real aggressiveness available after the first two kills come out. Alien's left alone with the scout to just find one kill at the end in garbage time.
Ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna spawn. He knows it's just the one guy. Everything else is clear. He would have seen some other indication, and this should be a slaughter as the smoke clears. A little bit shaky from NiKo. He's just getting warmed up.
He is indeed. I expected a little bit more of a purchase out of this. My apologies, as they didn't quite get enough even with that bomb plant down. It's only the third round bonus, so now we'll see guns.
Have some space to peer over the smoke in connector. As I was saying, though, the T-side happy to just force AmaNEk back. They consider that a victory. Pop flash peek. Oh, that's beautiful. Nexa from the A site. There's the flashbang shot over to him, and it comes back.
How do they not consider window after letting the smoke dissipate? They just get flashed off by it. Such a simple play from NiKo. And he's got 3 in this round now. Make it a 4th as he gets Lackey as well. He's got the ace. He finds Forrester sneaking out. Deagle at range. And NiKo
for the jump up on the bench. Bubsky's bench. As NiKo sprays through the smoke, a lot of pressure from multiple different angles, and actually a little bit ropey for G2 to handle it, but they do just pull it under control. There was some space that was found. NickelBack gets up mid, but that's a lot of HP taken away from him, so shouldn't be any more danger. He does jump over the murder hole.
Forrester, even though the bomb is down, knows there's not much he's going to be able to do. Hunter gets the kill instead. Useless on the AWP, but do they know that NiKo's gotten here? And Forrester's going to try and lurk through this super long rotation right now for nexa, which means NiKo needs to stay alive. That's why he wasn't peeking, why he wasn't being aggressive. But unfortunately, he is found out by NickelBack.
Yeah, I don't even think they actually saw him.
Nexa does at least get NickelBack down and keeps his gun up, but round over. Forrester far enough away, is he? Yeah, just takes 2.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Come on, man, pay attention. What am I here for?
It's a very good question. AmaNEk and JaCkz have 2 kills. JaCkz is going to add another one. And the B hit is going to get, you know, shuffled aside. No success on the initial contact from Entropiq. AmaNEk does get naded. Some follow-up engagements almost going in the way of Entropiq, but no longer. Cannot find its target in time.
He's not shy to try late. Instead, though, it's going to be him that holds the jungle position. They've already rotated back through the vent as well. NiKo can't catch the kill. They go by, and Iligan as well will take down nexa. Now, I thought that was from our perspective. It was not. That was further down as the AWP found the shot. In fact, all the way over from connector. And he's going to be looking there. So bomb, they want to try and plant it for him, but they're not going to be allowed. If they could have gotten that down, although I say it was a little bit to the left. They op in the post. He's not going to see him. Ilian's going to play him better than that. He's going to get right inside of it. They know he's in now. There's a gap there. Who sees it first? Ilian misses. Oh, that was a close miss. When he pressed Q and brought up the crosshair again, he was just barely off of that. Actually kind of interesting that JaCkz is so far up underneath. It doesn't really have a support system in place yet, and Krad's already there. That is an important duel to win, but they identify that he's that far pushed up, and although he could have gone down and would not tradable, they rush Catwalk trying to isolate then what would be the second player in the site, which is Hunter, and he's only good for 1. Forrester will take him down, and immediately you can see that he's searching to see if the windows are occupied by Krad, looking the other direction. Bomb will be planted. Nexa knows they at least have the apartment, so he will rotate to his teammate, but it sucks, so I play that, and I get like a 3 can. It's like, yeah, boys, I'm sick. I'm the best.
It's easy kills in matchmaking.
Yep.
Hunter. Oh, sweet Jesus. That was a small pixel. Nades raining in. NiKo's out in the open. Wow, okay. Lackey with 2 quick kills through the smoke. Nexa cannot respond quick enough. Up over the top is Krad, and very, very quickly, something promising happening unless his teammates can give him something to be hopeful about. And they need it. There's no smokes either as they cross in. NiKo misses 2, and holy hell.
That's frustrating. He missed those two by such a small margin, and then the third player faces him. You know, you keep all 5 players alive. They got money for the rest of the half now. Alien was pretty much going to be able to force buy for them at least another one anyway, but they're in a...
Maybe. AmaNEk with the AWP, NiKo's in connector, and again, Forrester, he's had complete freedom to make this play. This time he gets a kill out of it as well. Hunter trades it, but that's brought right back. Lackey has been excellent for Entropiq.
As much as that was a good kill by Hunter to get... Oh, look at this crowd underneath. JaCkz is looking just to get information, but as much as, you know, you need to get that trade, Hunter almost had tunnel vision because he's so isolated. There's no utility down. There's no smoke to cover him off, and he just walks out. It's traded off in middle. They lose both, and that's so much map control lost. AmaNEk can't even save the AWP this time. They were so spread out. They had it.
Win. Now we switch sides, obviously. And a standard BXEC on the pistol. Lackey's going to get the initial intention, and AmaNEk gets exposed, and he wanted that kill. He saw the advantage, but he didn't know nexa was going to shut him down first. Elian tapping away. He falls to the P250 on JaCkz, but there's one hiding in the site. Again, traded from G2 as they make their way. NickelBack and Krad going to go for an early retake, going for shock portion of shock and awe, and even NickelBack's going to be spotted out as he turns into the site. Can't find the kills, and it's all going G2's way.
It is. And it's on to Krad. He's going to try and do something with this. We see it in the background. The X-ray of NiKo that's even going to get behind him, and he makes no mistake in taking him down. Took him a few shots. Doesn't want to give it up either, though, that he's there, and Hunter's going to go through the backside vent instead. But Forrester's had that call that he could get there. Unfortunately, he's been taken down from the side. That was actually on the entry from the apartments at the B sites, and bomb should be planted any second now. So G2.
It'd be great to get these weapons out of their hand, although... Yeah, that scout tag, I think AmaNEk. Ooh, he's going to go for it anyways. And he gets pinned to the wall.
Zoom toward him, having heard that, went down, and Hunter's going to take Forrester as well, and now it is a 5-on-2. NiKo will make it one less. And you can keep the change, NickelBack. You filthy animal.
You filthy animal. Knife.
He's going to do it.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Shh. NiKo's going to bait him into it. All right, NiKo, just ruin the fun for everyone, why don't you? Jesus. They're gonna go. NickelBack's already there. It's the first shot. No mistake on it. Follows it. Lackey's there. That's what we were watching. Waiting for the AUG. May have lost his teammate, but still does a good job at keeping this on a 3-on-3, and a close 3-on-3. Ilian tries to walk in with the AWP. That shot lands. We've got a very different scenario, but meanwhile, NiKo lurking back over on A finds the kill, and that's going to pull Lackey back that direction, so Bomb will rush to B, and NiKo punishes from a... I'd offer you to join, but, well,
but you know.
Kind of redundant. Waste of money for you.
It's all good.
Lackey, nicely done. Back through the smoke as they were losing ground toward the A site. He does get traded out by AmaNEk, but the fact that he doubled up on that before going down means we are left equal. With the bomb at the top of connector as well as Forrester. Ooh, caught off. NiKo came back out from A cave. They had no idea. Now AmaNEk gets confused and overwhelmed because the shot from the scout fortunately doesn't land onto him, but nearly did. Nearly cost him. As Ilian goes to the deagle, Forrester tries to do the same in reverse to him. Knows NiKo's still up there, trying to stare him down. Bomb's going to bail to B because of the call that NiKo's made, and NiKo re-peeks with no...
What's up, brother?
He's got to be careful. His hair's starting to thin out a bit, too. Yeah, it might not be good for him.
I think he looks great.
He does look great. All right, I'm just being... Look, one day I'm going to end up bald, and all of these jokes are going to come back and get me. So I'm aware of what I am doing right now. This is the bet I am making for myself. Ilian takes down Hunter. Maybe I'll just pull a Gordon Ramsay and just get in insertions, you know? As Krad gets AmaNEk, we take the back benches instead. Back to his wall, wall to the back. Aware that there has to be someone forward to the side. It's not in fire. It's going to be the shot, and nexa turns it. Krad goes down. One and done spot. That was inevitable, but Forrester from far will take down Hunter. Lackey knows now that they're planting safe, and he's doing so much damage to nexa through the box. Who goes back out, though, and he's not done. 2 as he finds a chance to bring this to a 1-on-1, and as he swings, he elongates things. He makes the angle more open, but Forrester finds it instead.
I wonder if Forrester saw his elbow creeping towards closet.
We'll get Lackey, and he'll flash his teammates over top of the E-box stairs. Krad deep inside CT, missing another shot means they'll push forward. Forrester at least gets one. It's not done yet. He's smoked off. Oh! AmaNEk's got shots. Instead, he turns around and finds the flank, and I think that should be the round done in itself.
And take a peek from above. That allows the 2 riflers to just kind of march in along with safety. and find some entries and find some fights. NiKo does go down at the end of Forrester. But G2 will take that win all day long. 13-10. It's a 3.
AmaNEk just trying to fight for his own life at this point in time. We'll get one kill back, but nexa in middle, up on the new bench. The elevation, Alien down below, and even says, you want to use pistols, huh? You want to use pistols?
Oh,
well, I can do that too, son.
Yeah, I should have just given it to Hunter with the Glock, you know. Just give him a break.
Well, speaking of giving things away, Vitality just gave away the first map to EG.
They sure did.
That's a heck of a comeback as well. I think at one point that was 10-2, was it not? I think we said that's
if they complete that series, that's a hell of a pick'ems ruiner.
Yeah, it is actually for everyone, which makes me so happy. The Prince and the Poppers trying to take over the A site, and I say that because NiKo is the Prince in Palace at this point in time. But nexa's down to Crad. He did get one that time, but NiKo's Deagle rings out once more. And the AWP has fallen. They're trying to distill NickelBack from below. He manages, though, to swing out, take JaCkz at Tetris, and the bomb goes down. And unfortunately, NiKo's got problems because they've rotated a second op into the picture, and NickelBack has an AK-47 to his claim. That's a brilliant position to be in for him, and now with a little bit of spray and sass of it, okay?
Actually, the utility damage, all things considered, for Entropiq is not all that great. I think they did more this round than they've had.
Continue to ruin my point, Jason. God.
No, I'm making your point for you. It's a great round for utility damage. It's just the rest of the game hasn't exactly been very pretty. AmaNEk gonna try and sneak through, but now they've got all their bases covered. Entropiq is about to take the lead.
Yeah, they are, and I can't say I'm surprised, obviously, specifically this round against the Glock. Now look for contact and no rotation. There's only 2 here. If they can actually sort this, it's a long rotation because they went for a stack in A. He thought he killed him and looked away, but AmaNEk does recover, but not in time because it meant JaCkz went down to him. In fact, I dare say he was almost better to continue on to bench rather than look backwards because he had him pinned. He had it ready to go, but he just didn't want to
hold off, and G2 desperately need this round.
NickelBack is ready to go. He slides in first. NiKo's going to spot it, but again, he just can't catch the taps today, but it's fine. He's got the information for nexa and Hunter, and nexa to take out Crad this time as he gets the shot on top of the quad. And Ilya knows this one's too far gone, so what can he do economically? Well, miss a shot. That's a wasted bullet. That's expensive. He is dead. 4 HP. He's not going anywhere. nexa confirms that as he's tied up and caught up to NiKo. In that regard, a lot of damage done to nexa and JaCkz as they run through Molotovs. But they want into the site, they want it fast. They've got Crad down. It's not NickelBack in that position this time, but he is still going to make himself known as he pops out. Good hold from Hunter in middle. That catches out the rotation, and the pop flash still got thrown, but they couldn't do anything with it inside of it. They couldn't cross over, and they still had eyes, and was it heard? They're quite far away. Don't think it was yet, but he doesn't have time to wait. He will put on the boots and stampede toward the site, and that is a cue for the Hunter to take down the Elephant. That's illegal poaching, but this time we'll allow it because it's 15 on the back. Means that it gets broken very quickly. How does NickelBack get away from that? Hunter's going to try and do exactly that and take him down as he pursues his prey, and
oh no,
NiKo's got Crad. I think we might have the first map decided. G2, it is their map choice. So still a good showing from Entropiq as NiKo will confirm it's all but done as Ilian goes down in Forrester. Yeah, I think you better try and find a tree to hug inside that forest, Jason.
Yeah, might as well. What a tough map for G2, and what a brutal way for it to end. You fought so hard if you're Entropiq, and just right at the closing rounds, the closing moments, you run out of money.